As small business owners, we do it all. We are the service provider, the marketing expert, IT, customer service, and more. And if I had these tips for managing my online presence way back when, I would have saved myself a whole lot of worry. Hello fellow creatives, I am Jade and this is my channel, Misskoko the Librarian, where I help people manage and create their online presence so that you have more time to do what you love. And that is my goal for today, to give you strategies for managing that online presence so you can make a hot chocolate in peace and not have a small child come up to you and ask you to do something which makes you forget about said hot chocolate and then it goes cold. Right, okay, your online presence. First tip is to plan ahead, and I mean for the whole year. Every industry has yearly events, so get out your calendar and mark them all in. Then pick one to focus on for every month. So that's 12 themes I want you to focus on every year. Create posts around it, make videos and send emails to remind people that hey, this is happening. So let me give you an example. Each year the glamour industry, glamour standing for galleries, libraries, archives, museums and records management, has a yearly social media event called Museum Week. The idea behind it is to highlight items in your collection around a yearly theme. So if you are a small business working in the glam sector, you have no excuse. You know this event is coming around every year. Last year the theme was living together, citizenship and tolerance. And honestly, that's such an amazingly broad theme, an amazingly positive theme as well. So why wouldn't you want to fill your social media feeds and create content about that? And while you are planning ahead, there is one more thing I want you to put into your content calendar, and that is a quarterly launch of a product or service. Whatever you provide, it is a good idea to actually remind your audience of the things you have created just for them. Planning for a launch does mean that you will be creating more content around it. But if you do plan ahead, you will have less stress and more revenue. It's much easier to manage your online presence if you have a plan right from the start of the year. Yes, things can go pear-shaped, but at least you will already have a plan that you've put a lot of thought into to help you get back on track. Tip number 2 is to batch processes. And by that, I mean doing like activities all at once. So instead of getting up early every morning to plan out what you're going to post that day on social media, set aside a day a month to do that instead and plan the whole month in that day. Remember, you've already got a basic content calendar set up from tip number 1. So one day is all you should need to just pump out a month's worth of social media content. This means you have a ready supply of well done content to fall back on. And by batching this process, you can spend more time creating a community and developing relationships with your audience through social media instead of just planning posts. Not only does this strategy work for social media, but it works for creating things like videos and podcasts as well. Take today for example. I have planned ahead 10 scripts for 10 different videos, and the time is now, what's the time now? It's 2 p.m. and I have been creating videos since 10:30 this morning, and that is doing like processes together, batching processes. But do you see what I'm saying here? Find processes that are similar for the content that you create, and then do lots of them all at once, like I am today, for example. It's a smarter way to work. The third tip is to set and measure goals. It's all well and good managing your online presence, but I think the reason why you have one is to bring you new clients. So you should be able to measure how well your online presence is doing that for you. If you're starting out, you'll want to measure basic metrics like engagement and your follower count. This will tell you that people are becoming aware of your business and what you can do for them. If you're pretty established, you'll probably want to measure things like the growth of your email list, or how many people are signing up to what services you provide. Whatever you aim for, make sure you set aside some time each quarter to measure how you are tracking against your goals. Find out what content did well. Find out what content was your superstar. And find out what content you should drop or refine because it sunk. My fourth and last tip is to automate. You'll drive yourself batty if you try and do everything that needs to be done at the time it needs to be done. Instead, have a look at your business. Are you selling digital products? Have you reminded people about them lately? You better go hop on Facebook and just create a post to just... No! Automate that. For social media, I particularly love Meet Edgar.
Alright, so you go and grab a link to your product or service and you put it into Meet Edgar here. Write yourself a little post. Okay, so you got a little post there, and then this button highlights the auto generate variations. You click on that and Meet Edgar comes up with some post ideas automatically. You can go into them, change them around a bit, but they're basically quotes taken from your content, which is perfect. It's like giving people a little sneak peek into what's actually within your blog or your video for me in this case. Alright, so then you click Save to Library. But you know what the best part is? Once you've actually set up your schedule over here in Meet Edgar, you don't have to do anything else. You literally just grab links, put them in, tweak the posts, and because you've already got a schedule set up as well, Meet Edgar will automatically publish that post you just created over time. So we've got this post here with 5 different variations, and I don't have to worry about it now. I don't have to worry about promoting this video now because I know that Meet Edgar will take this content and post it over time. Isn't that amazing?
For video content, someone's watching Beyblades outside, I can hear them. Anyway, where was I? For video content, you can use tools like TubeBuddy or vidIQ to automate things like the creation of your video descriptions, your end cards, and the cards within your video. If you're doing a repetitive task to manage your online presence, I bet you there is a tool out there to automate it. I've got links to the tools that I mentioned today in the description below, so be sure to go and check those out. And if you need help with any of this, because I know it can be incredibly confusing and overwhelming, I can help. Check out my services for small businesses in the description below. Let me know where you are with your business, what your goals are, and together we can plot a profitable course forward. Now it's your turn. What of the tips that we talked about today are you going to try? Are you going to maybe find some processes you can batch or figure out what in your business you can automate? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and click that subscribe button, or there, or there, wherever it is on the device that you're watching this video on. Give me a like and click that subscribe button so that you are notified of when I next upload a video. Alright then, till next week, remember to always be curious.